Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Anil Saswudeji. First of all, thank you so much for accepting this invitation. I wanted him to come for a long time and see what we are doing in the university. There was Idea Lab, FDP. I wanted him to be present in one of the occasions, either valedictorian or inaugural session. Unfortunately, he could not, but he promised that he'll come. So today he's kept his promise. Thank you so much. Our Chancellor, Honorable Sanjay ji, he's been so supportive. In fact, yesterday he came and he went through every process minutely. So all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, our colleague Vice Chancellors from Kolhapur, Professor Prathapan, Professor Budgal, all of them, we have been interacting for quite some time. I will not take everybody's name to save time. Let me move on to the report. Although I've been requested to give a brief report, but I think it will go a little longer than brief, because it's the first convocation. And so it's not only 1 year's report, it's actually 4 years of report. We have just completed 4 years on 14th March with the Foundation Day. So I would try to dig back into the history as well. So as the history of this university, DY Patil International University, it was set up as a state private university by well-known DY Patil group in the Akudi campus where we are today. Many of the DY Patil family members are here, so I welcome them. We became operational on March 14, 2018. The word international in this particular name of the university is not for the sake of name, but the main purpose was to focus on the international quality of education and research. In 2018, we started with 6 undergraduate programs. Our focus was on digital future from day one, not because of COVID, but very first speech, if you hear of mine or events we had, we talked about digital future from that time. We wanted to bring in best global practices. We wanted to have the flexibility in the curriculum to keep pace with the fast-changing technology scenario. I was personally heading India's technology think tank. I had seen what kind of technological changes are happening. The standard system did not allow that kind of change to happen. We also wanted experiential learning, but experiential learning is talked about everywhere. We wanted to take experiential learning to home. We wanted to focus on research-led teaching, and research outlay should become comparable to student revenues. Our dream, a university is not set up for 1 year, 2 years, it is for hundreds of years. Our dream is that in next 3 to 4 decades, 30, 40 years time, the corpus money that university generates out of alumni fund as well as the research that is converted to commercialized form should become more than the revenue of students' fees. Like Harvard has $40 billion. But of course, this also requires certain income tax law changes in the government. But this is the large dream that we have 30, 40 years. I may not be there, many of us will not be there, but the university will remain. This should be working that way. We also wanted to focus on empathy and societal responsibility, sustainable development, something that is very close to our chief guest's heart as well. Doing this is not easy. We had a number of challenges. Creating a new curriculum from scratch. Normally we take a curriculum, make little modification. We had to create a new curriculum from scratch. Acceptance among students and parents was equally important because we are not funded by government. We had to create revenue on our own. Regulatory issues was something that was heavy on my mind. Getting the faculty of right quality and experience was extremely important. And of course, financial resources to back up this was equally important. That means that without much finance, whatever you have, little you have to do within this. And without the infrastructure to match the teaching and research requirements, of course, nothing would have been possible. So the 4 years that have passed, the first 1,000 years of a startup is always very crucial. I'm happy to tell you that in spite of COVID that we faced right at the beginning, the pandemic that we faced in the beginning, as we were trying to stand on our feet, a storm came trying to take us away. Fortunately, we have survived, we are kicking, and we are alive. And today I'm very confident that the future of this university is bright. I may not be there, but the university will continue to grow because the strong foundation has been put. While we doing this, we were short of resources in terms of space, in terms of money. We kept doing innovations along the way. I will talk about some of them as we go along. The university is based on the structure of school-based systems, where each school actually offers a number of programs. But our focus is on interdisciplinary culture. Schools are not barriers, they are not rigid boundaries. We also created a school of interdisciplinary studies and research. All the PhD programs are handled through a School of Interdisciplinary Studies and Research to make sure that the requirement of interdisciplinary work and research does not come in the barriers of schools. We also try to promote this. We mixed faculty cabins so that people of different departments, they are sitting together. Otherwise, what happens, people of one kind, they go to lunch together, they go to tea together. There's no cross flow of culture, and discussions happen always. Most of the good work happens in such discussions. We also have a school of skills development to focus on skills program. Due to fast changing technology scenario, we see a lot of scope here, both in skilling in digital technology as well as use of digital technology to skill would be very, very crucial. And in spite of COVID, now we are moving ahead on this as well. After about 1 year of our existence, we started a multi-track BTech Computer Science Engineering program. I remember 2018, we had an event in AICT where our chief guest was there at that time. I had made some strong statements at that time that we need to make changes. We have a lot of degree programs. He himself is very unhappy about having 400 plus degree program names. We wanted to keep generic degree program names and create a track system. The track system means first 2 years are common courses, last year the track are specialization where 8 to 9 courses are done in the last 2 years. The choice of the track is not to be done at the beginning, at the time of admission. It is only after 2 years of time. This is a multi-track system. I was a little scared. Regulatory bodies may not respond favorably. Parents may not be happy. Management may not be happy. Thankfully, management wanted to give it a try. We actually wanted to be transparent. We wanted to share. I personally wrote a blog on this, shared in LinkedIn, Facebook, and so on. I'm happy to tell you, there was so much excitement, more than 50,000 views from across the globe, and hundreds of comments from all over the world. Based on all the feedback, we actually finally designed the thing, and we shared this not only with other universities, but also with AICT. And as you can see that this had the courses like AIML, data science. These are the tracks. These are not degree names. Degree name remains computer science and engineering. That is what you also wanted. So we did that, AIML, data science, robotics and AI, Internet of Things, intelligent transport systems, including autonomous vehicles, cyber security, fintech, including blockchain, bioinformatics, cloud and systems administration, web and mobile application. Few other features that we added just now, we had a widget. We brought design thinking in the second semester, right in the first year. Digital fabrication lab in the first year itself. Internship starts right after first year. First internship is focused on rural, societal, and small industry problems to bring empathy into the students and connect them to ground level. They should be able to observe problems. We also wanted students to become job creators rather than job seekers, so we brought technology, commercialization, entrepreneurship right in the third semester. We beefed up the environmental science course with climate change and sustainable development goals. Again, this is all in the first 2 years. We wanted the students to be ready to face the world. They should set up the company in the first 2 years itself. We also brought in 5-year integrated MBA, MTech, and Masters in Design. For example, MTech, Computer Science Engineering, also MTech, Cyber and Physical Systems. Masters in Design along with BTech, Augmented Reality, Virtual Reality, Holography, and Games Design. We have seen MBA programs, typically what happens, you do a BTech in Mechanical Engineering, MBA HR. We wanted people to learn both the technology and management side, so we did integrated, say, you do BTech Computer Science Engineering with FinTech specialization, do MBA FinTech, similarly MBA Supply Chain Management, so on. So this was the integrated program we launched. We are happy that AICT responded to this so positively that All India Governing Board, a formal appreciation letter was sent to us, and that led to, triggered a set of change that happened, which has led changes across the country, including Pune University, in the city that we are situated. The students and parents' response was extremely good. Encouraged with all of that, we started in 2020 new programs on the same pattern. COVID had hit us. We were a little bit worried. Management was worried. But we found that as the lectures were going into the homes, as the family members, as the friends were looking at lectures, our faculty members were being appreciated, and that led to tremendous demand among the students for our admission. And that has grown every year. Last year we had difficulty handling the admissions. We started BTech Bioengineering program in 2020 with Biochemical Engineering, Biomedical Engineering, Cell and Tissue Engineering, and Food Biotechnology, MBA Digital Business with FinTech, Marketing Analytics, and Supply Chain Management. This was done in 2020. 2021, we started with MSc Medical Biotechnology and MCA with Artificial Intelligence and Data Science and Cyber Security, because you see some of the things write-ups that are here are part of Technology Vision 2035 document, where we have seen that cyberspace is going to be very, very important for future conflicts. This year, we're still discussing this. Tata Motors wanted that because the electric vehicles change that is happening across the country, we need to create personnel at different levels. So we are discussing whether we can start a BTech electrical engineering program with electric vehicles, and maybe later on we add energy engineering as well, part of this. This is not yet finalized, we're still in discussion. All of this needed infrastructure, we started building, adding floors in 2019. We wanted it to be ready in 2019, but things got delayed and COVID came, everything was delayed. Today we are happy to show everybody. We just took the chief guest and others dignitaries to show the thing. I personally love to show it. It's like my baby in some sense. We have right now added 2 floors of 1.1 lakh square feet of international quality. We can add 3 lakh more square feet of space based on the foundation. All the classrooms, all the labs, everything is fully air conditioned. We have 3 sizes of classrooms, 30, 16, 120 size classrooms. We also use flexible multi-purpose furnitures. While doing this, we also innovated on the way we could use the visual system, audio-visual systems. We have quality audio-visual system classrooms with latest ultra-short throw projectors. Even the screen that has been created has been through innovation being done with the Pune company. Now, many organizations, including AST member secretary, others are wanting help in setting up these things in AICT, Maharashtra government, other places are wanting to do the same thing. So what we have done is being now copied across. The cost is low, but development is fantastic quality. All of you have seen who have visited this. We have individual faculty cables. There are meeting rooms of different sizes. We have Chintan Plaza. We have innovative meeting rooms with no formal furnitures, only bin bags and puffies. We have a studio called Studio Spandan, which is for recording and broadcasting facility. This is a view of, can I have the light off at the back side? This is a view of the Chintan rooms where you have bin bags and other things. Students love this, faculty members love this. In fact, some of them want to occupy this for a whole day. So we have to try to put the restrictions there. Design faculty especially love that because the interactivity is very, very important here. We also have a special server room with GPU servers, 24-hour schooling to make sure that things work okay with more than 550 computers. We have backup power both in terms of UPS and digital generators to make sure that the systems keep running. Fab Lab, we have created, as I will talk about this a little later about this. Media Lab with augmented reality, virtuality devices, holography devices, 360 camera, drone cameras, action camera, everything is there. Sponsored R&D, this was a dream I had that industry should do R&D in the university along with university partners. So we have started major projects. I will be happy to talk about this. We also work on brain-computer interface and so on. There are large number of computer labs. We also introduced a concept of lab in the bag because we wanted students to be able to carry the experience of developing hardware into home. Just like software, we wanted students to be able to develop hardware in the home. And that is a change that we are bringing. And this is so we are using the same device in the lab. Students can carry this home. They can buy it. It doesn't cost more than 23,000 rupees, just like a mobile phone. And that means that they have a hardware facility in the home. This is a bioengineering lab. We have 3 of these. Our faculty, Amitom, who is sitting in the back, he is controlling these things. He is training people in AR, VR. I'm personally training people in HoloLens. We have trained all the faculty members in the campus. Different types of teaching aids, document camera, tablets, drawing tablets. We have a pool of these. A faculty member can borrow and take it as per the requirement. With different teaching aids, for example, the 2 I would show, some of you might be able to see, others might be blocked. We have a 360-degree camera which you put in the classroom. Whoever speaks, it will focus on that person using AI. We also have faculty tracking camera. As the faculty moves to the classroom, the camera moves along. You don't need a camera person. This means in the hybrid classroom, this is becoming very, very important. And this is going to remain. We are going to experiment with flipped classroom concept that's going to be happening very soon. We have drone cameras, 360 cameras, other equipments that are already there. Also, faculty quality of large number of faculty are PhD from well-known places. We have also put professor practice in place. Our governing body accepted that. We have our first professor of practice. In fact, 2 of them are just sitting there, Professor Sabi, Professor Binayak Sate here. We also brought in a very liberal consultancy policy to support this. Professor Sabi is one of our first international faculty. Unfortunately, because of volatile situation in Europe, he wants to go back, be with his family. He's worried that the war can flare up. So probably he wants to leave in the summer. We hope that he will change his mind and things will be peaceful very soon. In terms of resource center, we have focused on a judicious mix of physical and e-resources. We have lakhs of e-resources. We also put large number of Kindle tablets so that actually people can access more than 1 million books on the demand. We also subscribe to an online thing which allows you access to 7,500 magazines and journals within India and outside. All of this is available. If you're trying to buy this, it would have been impossible to have that. Everything is in front, in the finger touch. We also introduced the concept that we put 3D printers in the library. The students can borrow the 3D printer, take it home. That means that actually, just like lab in bag, they could be using 3D printer in home. These are all taking experience and learning to home. That is part of this. Students have responded very well to these. We'll add more number of printers as required as the students start to use more and more. We are very new. We set up only 4 years. Part of that has been hit by COVID, but slowly the publications are picking up. Right now, I'll just share a few of these. Dr. Surbi Sonam has published in Nature Materials. There is another publication in Biology of the Cell. Dr. Sanjay Kumar has in Wires, Nanomedicine and Nanotechnology. Most of this is in 2021. Dr. Shashi Singh in Cell Regeneration. Dr. Meena Pandey in Journal of Plant Growth Regulations. Yudhishthir Rawat in International Journal of Imaging Systems and Technology. He also has received an Australian patent as part of a work that he has done recently. We have Dr. Saf Nalman, who published in Biomedical Signal Processing and Control. Dr. Kapil Sharma has published a number of papers. He works in quantum physics. One in International Journal of Theoretical Physics, another one in Lecture Notes in Computer Science, third one in Quantum Information Processing, and actually he has another in Modern Physics Letters. Richa Purohit and Hina Bhatia have in Vidya Bharati International Interdisciplinary Research Journal. Adit Jalvi has in International Journal of Future Generation Communication and Networking. And myself, Prabhat Ranjan, we published a paper on nuclear fusion in proceedings of PSSI Symposium. This symposium is the annual event that happens for all the plasma physics and fusion people. There are a number of books, chapters and books have been also going on. One of the book chapter that I have written is on emerging and disruptive technologies facing India. The book name is Strategic Security Challenge and Confronting India till 2035. Book chapter on emerging disruptive technology has been written by me. This is going to be published at HarperCollins in September 2022. Tamal Mandal has written a book chapter on emergency communication and use of ICT in disaster management, in emerging technologies and disaster resilience, practical theories. Here's another publication, a book chapter, New Emergency Communication Implications to Climate Hazards. Dr. Bahubali Shiragpur and Vijay Lakshmi Jain is on prediction of epilepsy seizure using machine learning and IoT. Dr. Surabhi Sonam, Dr. Sanjay Kumar, and Dr. Shashi Singh, they have a book chapter in titled One-Dimensional Polymeric Nanocomposites for Tissue Engineering. Number of books published as well, starting only Hina Bhatia has 2 books, one on Relational Database Management System and PHP, and Dr. Madhvi Deshpande on Strategic Management from two different publications. Dr. Surbi Sonam has also published, other than her bioscience bioengineering work, on Atmanthan and Mirage, and Sarika Jadhav on software testing tools. We have been also participating in as committee members in various committees within India and outside. I was nominated by Bureau of Indian Standards to represent India in the Brain-Computer Interface Standardization process at International Standards Organizations. Thanks to Mr. Kishore Narang for introducing this. It's a very important economic development happening. China is focusing on this very much. I was also a member of AICT committee to bring emerging technology areas to undergraduate curriculum. I'm also thankful to Chairman AICT and our chief guest today to give me the chairmanship of National Steering Committee of AICT Idea Lab scheme. That is actually Idea Lab movement that is sweeping across the country. It's a movement, it is not a scheme. That's what we have been focusing on that. I'm also a member of Board Management of Defense Institute of Advanced Technology, Pune. I was also president of Maharashtra Chapter, Council of Education, Growth and Research from 2019-21. I was also a member of Expert Committee of Science and Technology for Women of DST, chairman of Mission Innovation Carbon Capture, Ministry of Science and Technology, member of Indian Medical Association, National Research Innovation Board in 2018, Expert Committee for Science and Heritage Research Initiative of Department of Science and Technology, Dr. Surbi Sonam, member of Scientific Committee of International Conference on Materials, Mimics and Microfluidics, MBI 3M, 2021. DYPIU has been receiving number of awards. It's been raining on us, actually. Just day before yesterday, I received one award from our chief guest, and there was another one which was online. I don't think he will remember that. but therefore yesterday evening we received one award. One is Most Emerging Higher Education Institute of the Year, Indian Education Award 2021. New Code of Education Award winner in Deemed and Private University. We were the winner in this in 2021. This year we were the first runner-ups in the same category. That's where we received an award from him. India Today ranked us in the top emerging university. Similarly, Outlook Survey 2021 also ranked us in top emerging university of the country. We were also listed by Oxford Academic Union in December 2021 to be in top 100 achievers in Indian science and education. World Confederation of Businesses from Texas, they gave us a business excellence certificate. These international recognitions are coming from them. We are not approaching them. They have been approaching us. We also received Most Promising University in R&D in New Normal Code of Education Award in 2021. Most Innovative Curriculum Award for All India Council of Robotics and Automation in 2019. Just now we received yesterday Research Project of the Year Asian Education Award 2021. We also became member of Association of Indian University 2021. A few other recognitions, those are for university. I was judged to be Global Leader in Higher Education as part of AKS Education Award 2021, Visionary Leader of the Year 2018, ESA Honorary Scholar Award from ESA Vienna, Bejor Bihar Ratna Award from Bihar Positive 2018, Bihar Pravasi Samman 2019. Mr. Sandeep Dogre has received multiple national and international awards for his film Colors of Mystery. I would like to congratulate Nikhil Soni Minde for Best Paper Presentation Award in International Conference on Communication, Information and Computing Technology. Dr. Madhura Jagtap as Best Professor Award in Shikshan Mandal 2021. I've been selected among the few futurists in the world to visualize what IEEE is going to be in 2050. On April 11th, we have a discussion panel where they will be interacting with me to think of what I think IEEE should be in 2050. Select group of people from all over the world have been selected for this. I've been also participating as international judge in Next Generation Foresight Practitioners Award every year from 2018 onwards when it was initiated. I was also asked to give talk by Oxford Academic Union on University of the Future. Recently, the Prime Minister's announcement of Vision 2047, what he calls Amrit Kal, I was invited by the Ministry of Rural Development with all the senior officers, starting from Secretary, to talk about Technology Vision 2035 and what we see in Vision 2047. Similarly, industry associations are also coming forward to actually prepare their document for Vision 2047. So they have been wanting me to tell them about Technology Vision 2035 and what we see coming ahead. I've been working in brain-computer interface, so Indian Federation of Neurorehabilitation invited me to give talk on assistive technology and communication rehabilitation in disorders of consciousness. Role of brain-computer interface in neurorehabilitation on 4th Asia Oceania Congress on Neurorehabilitation. I was invited in Korea to give talk about India Vision 2047 in the world at 2050, planning for a better future with foresight. In this, we also signed a MOU with National Assembly Futures Institute of South Korea. In recent few months, I've been giving a number of talks on nuclear fusion. NCRT organized an event where more than 10,000 teachers from across the country joined that event through multiple channels, TV, internet, all those things were done. I've also given talk on PSS Annual Symposium, which is the most prestigious one in December this year, and in 8th Bihar Science Conference on fusion. This is the first time that a cutting-edge area where nobody in the world has done, leaving aside the national lab, one national lab that we have in the country where I was also there. First time it is moving out to private university. I'm being invited to talk about nuclear fusion and not the government thing. And people now seem to have hope on us, what we are doing, rather than the government institutions. This is a big change for the country. We are not doing something which others are doing. We are doing something that first time we are trying in the world. We may fail, we may succeed, that's not the point. But it's the first time that we are aiming high. As part of this, it was my dream to actually have research projects with global impact, not only looking for short-term goals. Fortunately, a company called Albot, which is funded by a Silicon Valley investor, Dr. Akash Singh, came forward on his own to support us in Project Sunland, which is nuclear fusion project. I'm the chief mentor of this. Those of you who have time, you can visit the lab. There are 6 scientists engineers working with me. Project Susrusa to work on chronic health. We set up a lab here. Project Mastis to use brain-computer interface for education, health and disability sector. Indian Federation of Neurorehabilitation is going to support this by providing medical cases. Government of India also has provided us a consultancy project, about 30 lakh rupees, very crucial for the country. I cannot talk more about it. because of confidentiality. I will just take 1 or 2 minutes for this Project Sunlight because it's so exciting. I had never imagined personally that in a private university which is starting will take up something like this. The first private initiative of this kind, we have called it Project Sunlight. We're trying to develop nuclear fission technology in India at 115 to 128 cost needed for similar development in the Western world. China has moved way ahead. We're trying to create sun on the earth. The sun's temperature is 1.5 crore. China has achieved 18 crores. So about almost more than 10, 12 times. Korea has also done that recently. In UK also private industry has done that. Our long-term goal is to have energy, but we are taking an earlier step of using neutrons for medical isotope, fissile fuel, converting India's huge reserve of thorium into uranium, as well as nuclear waste processing. None of these, nobody in the world has done. So this is the first time we are trying this. As I said, that we may fail, may succeed, but we are aiming high. This medical isotope, I'll just give a quick this thing. We're targeting technetium-99 mm. 85% of radioisotopes is using this. There's 7 reactors being used for this using fission reactors. All 6 of them are going to shut down in the next 8 to 10 years. There will be only 1 reactor in Australia working. We're trying to substitute the nuclear fission reactors by a fusion reactor. This is where everything else will remain safe. So we are changing the second step of this current nuclear reactor, we're converting to fusion reactor. First time this will be done in the world if we succeed in this. There's so much value that our initial estimate shows that $3 billion it costs us to set up. It will give us $5 billion revenue right in the first year. If I can convert thorium to uranium, one of our collaborators from Texas told us that it is as if creating Saudi Arabia discovering oil. This will create so much wealth. So these are projects not for the universities, for the countries, for the world. The team members, I'm Chief Mentor, Dr. Akash Singh is there. We have 6 research scientists and engineers working with us in the university. The chronic health problem, we are trying to combine modern medical science with ancient traditional knowledge to solve chronic health problems. We have set up some lab, which is about 90% ready. In 1 or 2 months, it will be active. There will be our faculty members, others will participate in this as well. There are other projects under discussion, for example, Project Prithvi, where geoengineering to combat global warming. This is to set up umbrella in the sky to reduce sunlight. This is an idea of Georgia Tech scientists who have been in touch with us and IT Madras people working together. A project with Kisan Bandhu, idea of Hawaiian scientists to help farmers. Asteroid mining, just few days ago, I've been talking about this for a long time. 2 ISRO scientists got in touch with me, they want to work on this. There's so much of wealth that if you divide between Mars and Jupiter, divide among all the people on the earth, everybody will get $100 billion. Mind travel technology, I was in Silicon Valley recently, a Greek scientist contacted me and he wants us to work on metaverse camera. It will high resolution, high frame, to make you as if you are actually present there. We're also working to create digital avatar of our founder, Dr. DYPIU. We're working on this. I think now we have the solution. Probably we should be now coming close. It will interact. He has given us permission right in the very first day when I came here, 25th April 2018. We took permission from him to create a digital avatar. He agreed to do this. And so we are going ahead with this, creating digital avatar for him. Our corporate relations and placement cell has been very active. More than 300 internships. Some of the students have got 30,000 per month internship. There are 78 students placed, highest package of rupees 15 lakh per annum. Mind you, this is the very first batch of 3 years. Higher studies, 52 students have gone, and their entrepreneurs, 11 of them have turned entrepreneurs. We are going to honor some of them because we want to focus on this. There were 24 companies that came for recruitment, and there are almost 100 companies that came for internships. But the students are not only participating in these. One of them got from BBA Kashmira, she got Dhyan Chand National Sports Award, and Gauri participated in Yoga Championship as well. In all this is happening in the COVID period. There are 11, as I said, these are the startups that have been started. Some have joined also family business. Some of them will go to honor today. Our dream is to actually set up a Section 8 company to promote commercialization of R&D efforts and take up high-risk, high-gain R&D project, not 2 or 3 years. These long-term ones, our management is okay with it. AICT came up with this scheme of Idea Lab. They requested me to chair this committee. It's been wonderful. Chairman himself, AICT chairman, our chief guest today, is so passionate about this. All of us are passionate about this. And this revolution is taking place across the country. Our setup was very small, but I'm happy to tell you that it's become one of the model centers today. We did FDP, 3 FDPs. This is the first one. September we did. Member secretary was here. Our chief guest could not come that time. We're training faculty members 3D printing, laser engraving, cutting, CNC wood routers, electronic system design. On electronic system design, we have done 2 more FDP as well. Sublimation printing we introduced for the first time. A lot of students are using these facilities. We just saw a 6 feet plus humanoid robot being built. This is going to walk in the corridors, talk to you. It will recognize. We are also going to add smell capability to this very shortly. But our focus is not only on development for the sake of development, but also to focus on society. So our students are actually working on developing 3D printed prosthetic limbs to give it free to the needy people. We have joined the effort, worldwide effort in this. None of this is possible if the team doesn't work. So team spirit is very, very important, and that's why we are focusing on this, not to tie them into barriers of various kinds. While we do this, is also important that every single person matters. Normally ignore people working at the lowest level. Our focus is to make sure that they also have the best facilities. So we have procured a lot of equipment to make their life easy. Your trolleys, different ladders and so on, to make their life safe, make their life easy. And all of this is happening as part of our university. I'll stop at this point and take this